The Executive Office of the National Plan to promote the spirit of belonging to the nation and reinforcing the values of patriotism at Bahrainouna expressed during a meeting its pride in the support and guidance of the Minister of Interior, Chairman of the Follow-up Committee for the Implementation of Bahrainouna, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, towards delivering Bahrainouna's initiatives despite the challenges and precautionary measures imposed by the pandemic, which affirms the success of the activities and programs of the plan aimed to strengthen national belonging and preparing a generation that believes in the values of patriotism and loyalty. The meeting of the Executive Office was virtually held with the participation of representatives of ministries and relevant stakeholders within the context of following up on what has been implemented during the past period and reviewing the requirements for the next stage. Reports on what has been accomplished in the first 3 years of the national plan and the impact achieved through the performance indicators set by each participating stakeholder are being compiled to issue an official report covering the first 3 years. And to speak more about the pivotal role of the national plan to promote the spirit of belonging to the nation and reinforce the values of patriotism, Bahrainouna in the implementation of alternative sentences and open prisons, we are pleased to be joined over the phone by the Director of the Executive Office of Bahrainouna, Ms. Hala Sliman. Hello, Ms. Hala. The national plan to promote the spirit of belonging to the nation and reinforce the values of patriotism, Bahrainouna reinforce Bahrain's efforts and strides in ensuring just practices in line with international human rights laws and charters. How does the implementation of alternative sentences and open prisons program relate to that?
Certainly. Bahrain has undergone over the last few years transformative changes in its understanding and management of human rights issues. It has continuously developed and expanded these laws. The recent announcement on the expansion and development of the law on the open prisons is considered an important qualitative step towards including a system which allows for a variety of punishments, but provides space for criminal penalties commensurating with the age, health, gender, and personal circumstances of the sentence. The law also commensurates with the nature of the crime, strengthens ways of combating criminal offences, and deters its perpetrators without prejudicing the rights of the victims. When we consider that such laws come as part of His Majesty the King's vision and leadership and his direction to reform rather than just punish, the National Plan Bahrainouna is the first official documentation of the Kingdom of Bahrain's national values. So human rights is certainly one of those 18 values. Alternative sentences and open prisons is a proof of the Kingdom of Bahrain's continuous efforts to ensure a just society and its continuous efforts to expand human rights best practices. In addition to the implementation of this law, we have 27 ministries participating. So the Ministry of Interior initiatives, in conjunction with the Ministry of Justice and Islamic Affairs, are also creating awareness on this law and its effect. So it's a clear evidence of the Kingdom of Bahrain's commitment to human rights principles and practice. Both ministries are working on providing these sentences with opportunities to have a dignified second opportunity for those who may have been sentenced or convicted, and their cases are looked by taking a number of criteria and considerations, and hence providing them with their rights as humans before any other aspect.
Right. From your point of view, how do such laws and initiatives further contribute to strengthening social cohesion?
I think if you look at the amendments and the expansions and also the open prison, it basically includes more individuals under these laws after reviewing their social, economic and security aspects of their cases and the legal conditions stated by the law. So, for example, some of the alternative sentences include community service, which means that they do have to come back and play a part in the community by serving their community, their village, their country. They have to attend rehabilitation and training programs. So in reality, it's actually giving them an opportunity to reform themselves and, again, integrate within the society. At the same time, they're expected to remedy some of the damage that has resulted from their crime. So this basically serves I consider two main elements: community integration. So it takes them back into the community, and both the public and private sector need to support these citizens, and also it allows family stability. So the sentenced individual or the convicted individual is able to come back, serve a sentence, a prison sentence. At the same time, he is with his family, so it ensures family stability, and he is accepted once again as a citizen within the community. So this serves his human rights, and also it serves for him to come back and play a part as part of the society and to be reformed, to be a citizen and help in building Bahrain's future, no matter what your situation is.
Thank you so much for that elaboration. That was the Director of the Executive Office of Bahrainouna, Ms. Hala Ahmed Sliman. Thank you for joining us.